Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to go with Mauro Icardi. He was an absolute phenomenon at youth level, and highly sought after from a young age. Agile, intelligent, and a real hunger for goals, and he has all the makings of a footballing giant.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Forward it goes. Eder, drilled in low. Barzagli was typically well positioned. Quadrado passes it through. Chips it! Blocks! That's really good defending. Danger averted for now. Who's going to make this theirs? Mandzukic. How about it? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Inter Milan are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break...
Goal! Inter! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Eder. Now it's Icardi. Icardi with a shot! Saved only by poor finishing. Looks like a good ball through. In comes the delivery. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Nagatomo can hoist it clear. Alexandro pumps it upfield. Great reaction! They've done it!
And It's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Handanovic did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
They've got a corner here. Towering header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Tries a through ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed forward. It's a long forward pass. Cuadrado hoisted towards the area.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Adair, Candreva, Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Looks to slip it through. Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Candreva with the ball through. Adair looking to get on the end of this. Away from immediate danger. That's the throw. Candreva tries to swing it in. That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Adair tries a long pass towards the front. And he's there to hoof it away. Mauro Icardi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mandzukic. Pjanic. Candreva. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nagatomo knocks it towards the front. And there's the end of the first half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Dybala, going for goal! It's a loose ball. Higuain with a beautifully timed run. Dani Alves, Now the pass.
Adair gets it back.
D'Ambrosio. That'll be a throw-in. Adair. Now it's Icardi. Mauro Icardi with the ball through. Chip through. Adair shoots! No, he got that all wrong. Now it's Cuadrado. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mattel thrust towards the front line. Mauro Icardi plays it out to the wing. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, he's not going to get that. Inter Milan have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Decent ball. Candreva. Good idea, just poorly executed. Alexandro crosses it in low. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looks to slip it through. Mauro Icardi looking to get on the end of this. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Mauro Icardi passes it through. Perisic hits one! Alexandro gets good distance on it. Cuadrado with a good steal, well played. Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Adair passes it through. Mauro Icardi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And back out it comes. Swept in. He's dealt with that well. Now the pass. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Now it's Higuain. Candreva pumps it forwards. Adair with the ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Tries the cut back. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Higuain. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Adair. D'Ambrosio tries a through ball. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Done very well to intervene. You can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Icardi, Ada shoots! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A pretty simple finish in the end, what do you think? That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And it's Alexandro. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Into the channel. Looks to slip it through. Biabiani looking to get on the end of this. Has a swing at it! It goes to show he is human after all. The final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Now it's Icardi. Out to the left it goes, aimed in towards the centre. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Icardi. The defence can get it clear. Inter Milan will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Pjanic, now it's Higuain. Higuain with the ball through, and now the finish! Mandzukic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a through ball. Now it's Biabiani. Hits one! He can get that clear. Now it's Adair. Adair unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mandzukic. Ball swung in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Biabiani. He's had a go! And he's there to hoof it away. Liddell pumps it forwards. Chiellini is very much switched on to make that. Defence has got rid of that. And he's made certain that won't get through. Thrust towards the front line. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's a half-decent try.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Danger averted for now. Adair. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
That was very, very tight, but the assistant was correct to raise the flag. He just drifted offside.
And it's Icardi. Now the pass. Who's going to make this theirs? Pjanic does well to read it and intercepts. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Biabiani. Oh, good interception. It's a loose ball. Marquisio. And it's Higuain. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Higuain tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Whipped in. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Cuadrado hurtling down that right flank. Daniel Alves puts it into the middle. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Inter didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
And Saldi boots it upfield, into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mandzukic passes it through. Adair. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Alexandro. Alexandro doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Spoon forward. Candreva looking for options. Looks to slip it through. And a goal kick. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Aimed forward. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
And it's Pjanic. Looks like a good ball through. Dybala knocks it towards the front. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a fabulous position. Goal! Inter! Deep into first half stoppage time. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Forward it goes. Higuain with the ball through. Santon tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Biabiani looking to get on the end of this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Up to meet it! And the follow-up! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
They've managed to get it away. And Saldi plays it out to the wing. And he's got his range wrong there. Alexandro. Defending was strong and firm. They get a throw in. Aimed long and direct. He's looking to get there first. And Djukic passes it through. Can he find a finish now?
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
He's through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Higuain, can he get through? Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Chiellini gets it away. Played out to the right. That's a throw. That's not going to make it. Cuadrado tries a through ball. A chance! Shoots! That's gone a long way up and away. Now the pass. Bonucci positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
It's a brilliant interception. Lofted into the middle. Higuain finds himself offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuadrado tries the route one option. Now it's Higuain, looking to force his way through. It's come loose. They've won a corner. Gets up to head it! just off target.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that...
They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Pumps it upfield. Mauro Icardi with the ball through, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Marchisio
can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
It's a long forward pass. Passes it through. Done very well to intervene. And back out it comes. And it's Icardi. Great leap! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Inter are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Madel tries a long pass towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Pjanic. Alexandro. Pjanic. Alexandro. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Icardi. Chance! He's off on a marauding run. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Mauro Icardi passes it through. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Tries a through ball. That is wayward. Inter Milan are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
It's Higuain! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
And it's Dybala. Mandzukic can shoot here. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
He's missed, but not by that far. How about it? Alexandro plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What about it? Inter are back in business. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mandzukic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Higuain is flagged offside. A chance! Timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. Steered out wide. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Cuadrado tries a long pass towards the front. Icardi looking to shoot. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Cuadrado looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now the pass. Cuadrado drills one in. Big chance! That's caused a worry or two. Away from immediate danger. It's a loose ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Hits one! He's away! Cuadrado gets into the right position to intercept. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Dybala. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Icardi. Now it's Biabiani. Looks like a good ball through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Now it's Cuadrado. Looks to slip it through. Mandzukic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Dybala. Now it's Mandzukic. Candreva goes long and forward. Oh, good interception. Medel. Benatia does well to read it and intercepts. Passes it through. Oh, great ball! Looking to shoot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Adair with the ball through. Can he score? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, the ball in set up the opportunity for someone to go and meet it. Defenders were on their heels. He was on his toes. Oh, look, they should have reacted to that quicker. You know, still he was helped by the fact that the marking was so poor.
Bonucci does well there, alert. Looks like a good ball through. He's off on a marauding run. That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! And they are disappearing out of sight. Mauro Icardi with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Yeah, it only required a little more elevation, and he'll obviously be disappointed with the result.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And he's there to cut it out. Alexandro. Dybala. Mandzukic. That's not going to make it. And it's Cuadrado. Tries the route one option. Now it's Candreva. Now the pass. Icardi lofted into the middle. Buffon catches it safely.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Dybala. Alexandro drives forward with purpose. Carries far too far and out of play. And Suldy. Thrust towards the front line. Cuadrado pumps it upfield. He's played him through, looking to force his way through. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Dybala. And Suldy cuts it out. Eder. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's come loose. Spoon forward. Played out to the right. And the counter is on. Benatia pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. He's gone for it! And it's Pjanic. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Dybala. Forward it goes. Icardi looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought the keeper did ever so well in closing down the angle. He stayed big and he made the target a lot smaller.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
In with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Daniel Alves with the ball through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Cuadrado positions himself well and cuts it out. Mauro Icardi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great ball, and now the shot! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Marquisio boots it upfield. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Cuadrado looks it towards the front. Santon. It's a long forward pass. Marquisio already, of course, on the score sheet. Now it's Icardi. Eder Passes it through. Well read, he sorted that out. And out to safety. Mandzukic. Now it's Dybala. The final whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fall.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. And our live game is Inter against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Biabiani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Benzema. Benzema with the ball through. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a through ball. Now it's Icardi. Icardi with a shot! Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Benzema. Benzema pushes it out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo tore at them and just came up short. João Miranda tries to get it forward quickly. Bale. Has a swing at it! That is simply breathtaking!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Inter Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Inter Milan will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can
Goes
muster.
wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a waste. Now the pass. And it's Biabiani. Looks like a good ball through. Well read, they've been good at that. Thrust towards the front line. Benzema passes it through. Bale. Firmly met. In again. Just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's the throw. Fired in from distance.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Icardi. Looks like a good ball through. Biabiani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's cut it out. Pepe gets it away. Candreva pulls out once more. Santon is there to get rid. Perisic! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Away from immediate danger. Bale gets it back. Bale displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Santon with the ball through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And out to safety. That'll be a throw. And it's Santon. Bale. He's made sure that won't get through. Mauro Icardi passes it through. Candreva, played in by Candreva. Looking to shoot. In it goes.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Spoon forward. James Rodriguez. And it's Carvajal, aimed forward. Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Benzema, now it's Benzema. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
It's been a could-have, should-have first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Keeper's ball. Now the pass. Biabi! It's anyone's ball. In for the pieces. Tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Has a pop! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Into the channel, Marcelo cuts it out. Who's going to make this theirs? And he's on his way! Mattel positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Benzema. The shot's on! World-class Karim Benzema! And they get themselves in front!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now the pass. Biabiani hits it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
James. Now it's Icardi.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And it's Biabiani. Icardi steered out wide. And that's been repelled. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And the through ball is intercepted. Bale. Now it's Benzema. Benzema passes it through. That's not going to find its target. Has a look and has a go. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Toni Kroos. And it's Modric. Now it's Benzema. Perisic goes long and forward. Mauro Icardi knocks it towards the front. It's in!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree.
Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Bale. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. Toni Kroos. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kandreva brings the ball forward, plays a clever pass. It's a long forward pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And it's Biabiani. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's slid it through. Perisic battles to win it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, they may have lost, but there's plenty to take from that to turn it into something more substantial. They aren't too far away from me.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Chiellini was typically well positioned. Dybala has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brought forward. What does he try from here? An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Away from immediate danger. Marquisio, and it's Dybala. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries a through ball. Great reaction. There it is!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Buffon reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Swung over. Cuadrado. Higuain. Daniel Alves. Looks like a good ball through. Cuadrado crosses in a low one. And he's whipped it in low. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Spoon forward. Barzagli gets into the right position to intercept. And out to safety. Clears it out of harm's way. Now the pass. And that's a goal kick. That's not going to make it. And Mandzukic with the ball through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's Mandzukic. Now it's Pjanic. Looks to thread it through. He's gone for it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Aim forward. And that's a throw-in. Marchisio, in by Marchisio. Passes it through. Alexandro. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Mandzukic. Mandzukic plays a clever pass. Pjanic gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Higuain shoots! What about it? Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Needed a better pass there. Mandzukic. Now it's Higuain, and he's onside. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Marchisio with the ball through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
And it's Mandzukic. Out wide to the right. Now it's Higuain. And the cutback. And he's kept it out. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? That intervention was very necessary. Marchisio boots it to safety. And the whistle goes for half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Tries a through ball. He slid it through. It's in!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Higuain is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Aimed long and direct. Higuain was wandering offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Higuain! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Up to meet it! Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Marquisio. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cuadrado. Timely intervention. He can get that clear. And it's Dybala. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's on his way! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
He'll have a dip! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Marquisio tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Marquisio. Marquisio. Now the pass. Higuain. Barzagli does well there, alert. Pjanic passes it through. Belts one. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his effort away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
And it's Alexandro. Out to the flank. Higuain looking to get on the end of this. Mandzukic with a shot! No, he's missed it. Marquisio. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Done very well to intervene. Pjanic pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. has a hit! Oh, taken with style! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Cuadrado crosses. Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Dybala. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
And it's Higuain. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Marquisio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquisio passes it through. So what now? They've managed to get it away. Big chance. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Dybala. Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that's that. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, there's not really a lot I can say about this result. Sometimes you just want to get it out of your system and move on.